So this is our project on the LEGO WeDo technology. So just some background information about the LEGO WeDo. It uses the LEGO bricks classroom-friendly software that includes coding on the computer or on a tablet or even a phone on standard-based projects and more for a hands-on STEM experience for the classroom. So how this could be incorporated in the classroom with elementary math content. So with our lesson plan, we decided to use measurement and graphing, elementary concepts and standards to relate it to mathematics. And students could use the MTR4 model, which we will see a demonstration of in a minute, of the LEGO Boost to see how far an object could be thrown and graph the results on a line plot. So the objectives are the students will measure in feet and inches, and they will also be able to display their information on a line plot using a table to record their data. And here's just a couple of websites and links that you can go to for more information about the LEGO WeDo and the LEGO Boost. So for our technology project, we didn't actually get to use the LEGO WeDo. We got to actually use hands-on the LEGO Boost. So it is based off of LEGO WeDo, and I have a comparison chart right here. So they were released in different years, so LEGO WeDo is older than the LEGO Boost, but LEGO WeDo is specifically for education and for school and for classrooms, while LEGO Boost can be used at home and for a lot of different ages. And the LEGO Boost also has a lot more pieces, but it doesn't make as many projects and models that the LEGO WeDo does. So it is a little bit more confined, but it still makes a really cool project, and it still gives that STEM experience with the coding. And down at the bottom, I do have the link of where I got this table. So here's a video demonstration of the LEGO Boost model that we did use. It is the MTR4 model. So there are different stages to this design, but the one we used is at the beginning of the video, so I will show you that. So this is the process where she's putting it all together, all the little pieces, to make the MTR4 model. And we actually got to make this model hands-on with our Lego set that we got from Dr. Martin. So you can see now at the top right-hand corner that she is about to start using the coding process. So the coding process is really interesting. You drag and drop the different actions that it can do, and you'll see the demonstration of it doing these actions. And that's the part that we use for our lesson, which we will talk about in just a minute. So with the TPAC is the set of knowledge that teachers should have to teach effectively in their classrooms. And I went by each set of knowledge that the teacher should have. So with technology, with our LEGO WeDo project, the technology of the LEGO WeDo program, it is very unique and fun for students to learn. So it is something that could be really interesting to incorporate in the classroom. But to teach with this technology effectively, the teacher must have extensive knowledge on how it works. We did a lot of research and used the technology ourselves with the hands-on LEGO Boost, so we would understand completely how to incorporate it in an elementary classroom. With pedagogy, to teach effectively, a teacher must understand how their students learn and what they need to achieve their best learning experience. The lesson we planned was made according to these different learning styles, levels, and accommodations. So pedagogy is really just understanding how important it is to know how to manage your classroom and manage your students and know what kind of learning they need to teach them effectively. And the content being covered in our lesson are the topics of measurement and representing data with graphs, like I mentioned before. For the students to understand completely and have the best learning experience, we reviewed all content that goes along with teaching this lesson. It is important to know the ins and outs of what is being taught so you can answer any questions asked. And the content that we made sure that we really dug deep into was the measurement and representing data with graphs, since we haven't touched on that in quite a bit. So here's our math lesson. So you can see our math lesson topic is measuring how far our MTR4 Lego model will throw small objects that are made with the Legos. And the lesson topic is measuring and representing data with graphs. So you can see our standard, which is generate measurement data by measuring lengths using rulers marked with halves and fourths of an inch. Show the data by making a line plot where the horizontal scale is marked off in appropriate units, whole numbers, halves, or quarters. So the lesson objective, students will be able to measure in feet or inches how far small objects will be thrown by the MTR4 Lego model by using a measuring tape or a ruler. And then students will be able to display their measurements in feet or inches on a line plot by using a table to record their data. And this lesson connects to Van de Waal because of the instructional strategies we used. They included problem solving, classroom discourse, building models, group and class discussions, lecture, and guided and unguided inquiry. And then we did notice some misconceptions and productive struggles that could occur during this lesson. So some misconceptions include using the actual ruler. Students may count the tick marks on a ruler instead of the units, and they might not know exactly how to convert the tick marks into the units quite yet. So that is something we will really have to focus on and dig deeper into. And they may also get confused when trying to measure the length of an irregular shape. So they might be used to just measuring straight objects or like squares or stuff like that. So when they're measuring things that are around the classroom and comparing it to the measurement of the object being thrown, it might confuse them a little bit. And the students have to use the same units on the graph to make it accurate. So this just means that using all inches on the graph or all feet will make it more, it will make it easier for them to understand and read during this stage of learning. And then productive struggles. So we would praise for problem solving during the lesson because it does enhance productive struggle. And the students are experiencing creative thinking and non-routine application while using the Lego MTR4 model because it is something that isn't incorporated a lot in any classroom. I've never dealt with anything like this in any classroom that I've been in, so I do think it would be very unique to add in an elementary school classroom. And it is a worthwhile task because it is open-ended. So the students are measuring many different items around the classroom, so there isn't one correct answer. And it does require higher level thinking to put together the Lego model and figure out the coding to make it throw the object for measurement. And this lesson uses relevant context. So we are using everyday items from home or in the classroom to compare measurements. So stuff they deal with every day that will make it more relatable. And that was our Lego WeDo technology project presentation.